The brand new Cooking Storm update is here, and with that comes new one-of-a-kind Culinarian chests, where not only can you get seeds, but you can even get pets. And today, I'm going to be attempting to become a billionaire using nothing but exotic Culinarian chests. And here we are. As you can see, I got 50 of the brand new exotic Culinarian chests, and we also got one of the brand new acidic rain events, so that's pretty cool. Okay, but anyways, even though I have 50 of them, I'm only allowed to start off with 10 of them, but as I reach certain shekel milestones, I'll be allowing myself to open more and more of them. So with that being said, we might as well go ahead and open the first one. Come on. And what will we get? A bacon pig. That guy looks pretty cool. What does he do? Let's go ahead and plop him down. Every 120 seconds, emits an aura for 15 seconds, granting a 2x chance for new fruits to grow as variants. Ooh, that's pretty cool, actually. That means that should give like a higher chance of like rainbow and gold. Ooh, that can actually be really useful. Okay, but anyways, let's continue opening these chests. Come on. Bruh, a common. Another one? Bro, the lobster was right there. I'm getting trolled already. Oh yeah, also, it looks like they added guaranteed chances now. So if we pull out our chest, as you can see, after I open the fourth one, I'll get whatever this thing is. And it's like that for pretty much every plant and animal, so that's pretty cool. So let's keep opening these chests up. Yeah, and see, just like that, I got a rhubarb. And we got the hot dog guy. Okay, wait, let's actually go ahead and plant both of these rhubards down. And then what's up with this hot dog guy? Also, they changed the pet GUI, so that's interesting. Every 4 minutes drops mustard or ketchup puddle that lasts 30 seconds. Pets on mustard get 21% faster cooldown, and pets on ketchup gain 21% more experience. Ooh, wait, that's interesting. I'm pretty sure that's like the first pet we've gotten like that. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and open up our last 6 chests. The rainbow was right there. Same with the Badlands pepper. Bruh. Again? I'll take it. Ooh. And yes, final try. Let's go. Okay, and unfortunately, that's all the chests that I can open for now. So let's get to planting. And we honestly didn't get much seeds. We got a total of 4 seeds, which is 3 rhubarbs and then 1 Badlands pepper. And this plant actually looks pretty sick if I do say so myself. It's getting this full-on lot. Okay, but anyways, let's see what we're working here with. Let's go ahead and pick up a rhubarb. Oh, wait, it's a multi-harvest plant? That's interesting. I thought it would be a single harvest plant. Usually all the lower tier ones are, so that's a nice change of pace. The only problem is I don't know how long these things take to grow. Same with our Badlands pepper. That reminds me though, don't we get... No, we do not. I was gonna say, don't we get watering can from the Forever pack? But I guess it's shekels today. Okay, so yeah, all I can really do now is wait for these guys to grow. Oh, and wait, actually, let's place down our other hot dog guy. Okay, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie, these things are taking way too long to grow. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes and they're still not even fully grown. So let's just say I'm about to reach the first shekel milestone one way or another. Because on the bright side, I got a bunch of extra bacon pigs. How much is this worth, Steven? 78k. That'll work just fine. Let's go ahead and sell our first one. And now our second one. I'll give him the smallest one. And just like that, we've passed the first shekel milestone. Let's go. I don't know why I never thought about this before. Okay, but that means we get another 10 chests. Here we go. Bruh, more shekels. Okay, nah, these things are way too common. Bro, you're actually trolling. Okay, I'll take that. Bro, it was right there. And we're back to bacon pigs. All right. Bro, you're actually trolling. We got another bacon pig instead of a rainbow pack. Man. Well, here goes our last chest. Come on, something good, please. Okay, then. Not gonna lie, I'm low-key getting fed up with these bacon pigs. They're all just getting stuffed in the bag for now. I'll figure out what to do with them later. Also, on the bright side, we did get 2 more Badlands peppers, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and plant them down next to the other ones. And then let's plant down the rhubards. Whoa, and wait, that's interesting. Each rhubarb produces multiple fruit. There's 2 fruits and then the plant that you can destroy. Okay, but anyways, now that I have a bit of shekels, let's go ahead and run to the gear shop so that I can buy some watering cans to speed up the growth process a bit. Whoa, and that actually looks really cool. Also, wait, it turns out there's a godly sprinkler in stock. Wait a minute, are my rhubards done? No, they are not. Luckily, We have loads of bacon pigs that I can sell. Bro, why do I actually have so much of them? Okay, wait, let's go ahead and sell it. Run back to the gear shop and then buy the godly sprinkler. And I'm not gonna lie, my luck is low-key on point right now. Well, at least for the gear shop luck. The chest, the luck, not so much. But as I was saying, I was literally about to say I need to start looking for godly sprinklers. And then I check the stock and I'm like, oh, nice. Okay, but anyways, let's continue watering these bad boys up. And now that these things are fully grown, they look even cooler if I'm being honest. Like, I didn't expect them to branch up. That's interesting. Also, I just noticed that they also added pet inventory slots. So just like the garden slots, you can now like choose different layouts of pets. So that's pretty nice. And the gear shop is about to restock. So let's go ahead and buy some more watering cans. Nice. Bro, and I can only afford one? Oh well. And that was enough to pretty much get them fully grown. I'll take it. Also, are my rhubards done? Bro, they're still not done? These things take forever to grow. They better be worth a lot if they're taking that long. Oh, and wait, this could actually be really good. Bacon pig right next to new Badlands peppers. Imagine we get a rainbow off the bat. That would be crazy. You know what? At this point, I'm low-key just gonna... Yo, and would you look at that? Everything's magically fully grown. I have no idea what might have happened, but everything's fully grown, so let's go. And let's actually go ahead and start off with these rhubards. It looks like they average around 2 kgs, so that's actually a decent size. The real question is, though, how much are they worth? I want to sell this. 21k. Ooh. Yeah, that's actually really solid, especially given the fact that they grow like a bunch of them on the same plant. Let's go ahead and just sell my full inventory and see how much I get. 230k. That's pretty good. So now let's check out the Badlands pepper. And it looks like these average around 3 kgs. Yeah, 3 to 4 kgs. Okay, that's a pretty good size. Let's go ahead and see how much the smallest one is worth. 40k. Okay. What about a 4.5 kg one? 70k. Woo! Yeah, these new plants aren't too bad, actually. Let's just go ahead and sell my full inventory, though. 420k. And bro, we're so close to reaching the next shekel milestone. We're literally only 200k off. Low-key, I got an idea again. Nobody needs this much bacon pigs, am I right? Yo, and would you look at that? We've magically reached 1,000,000 shekels. Let's go. And that just so happens to unlock another 10 chests. So let's go ahead and get to rolling. Bruh, I'm actually tired of getting these bacon pigs. They're more common than the rhubards. Like, what is this? Bro, what the actual troll? I literally just got 4 rhubards, 1 Badlands pepper, and then everything else was bacon pigs. Or wait, I guess I got one of those hot dog guys too. Bro, and why does he actually look like a hot dog? I don't think dogs are supposed to look like that. At this point, I'm literally just gonna go ahead and sell all my bacon pigs. I don't care anymore. Like, I've actually been getting trolled with them. And there we go, we've finally freed ourselves of the bacon pigs. So now let's go ahead and buy more watering cans, and while I'm here, let's also go ahead and buy a basic sprinkler. Then let's plant down the rhubards, water them up. Yo, and wait! Watering the actual plants makes the rhubards grow so quick. Look at this. Yeah, it's already fully grown. Ooh, that's actually so good. It's just like the moon melons. Wait, that's OP. Let's keep splashing those bad boys up. Bro, that's super OP. Okay, wait, how much more will this single watering can be able to get me? Bro, that's actually broken. How much shekels did I just make? 240,000, and I only spent 100,000 on watering cans. Ooh, I might have found an infinite shekel glitch. Not gonna lie, this should be able to take us to the next milestone too. And there's a stock of 3. Let's go. And an advanced sprinkler. I also need 2 of those. I'll take 1 more basic sprinkler, and now I just need another godly, and then finally a master sprinkler. But for now, let's go ahead and TP back to my garden, and before I continue watering those rhubards up, let's actually go ahead and plant my Badlands pepper down, just so that it can start growing, you know? Now the thing that I'm really excited for though, let's splash these rhubards up. Bro, and this is like genuinely the method. They grow so fast. Okay, and there we go. We're out of watering cans. Let's see how much profit I just made. 440k, and I only spent 150k. That's actually so good. At this rate, I just gotta wait for like, what, 2 more restocks? And I should be able to reach the next shekel milestone. So let's go ahead and wait a few minutes for the next restock. Then let's buy some more watering cans, and then continue farming these rhubards up. Wait, and I just realized, does the watering can strat work on the Badlands peppers too? Let's go ahead and try. Let's like do a couple splashes and then see what happens. Wait, I think it might. Wait, maybe not? Okay, let's splash to this middle one right here and then look at this singular Badlands pepper. Okay, I don't think it actually works. However, on the bright side, a drenched event just started, so we have a 50% growth speed, so that'll be nice. And we kind of used all our watering cans up on those Badlands peppers, so I might actually lose money here, unfortunately. No, never mind. I still made 150,000 shekels profit. Let's go. I literally just gotta wait for 1 more restock now, and we should be able to reach the 3rd shekel milestone. And nice, a stock of 3 to finish it off. You love to see it. And after this, we should pretty much guarantee to reach the next shekel milestone. Let's go. Also, I can't remember. What multiplier is the drenched mutation again? It looks like a 2 or 3x. Yeah, I think it's a 3x. That's actually pretty solid. And there we go. I just used the last of our watering cans. And we do also currently have a heat wave event going on. So if we can manage to get a sun-dried Badlands pepper, that should propel us up pretty far. For now though, let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And 1.4 million. Sheesh. That's literally just off pure rhubards. Bro, that's actually so good. I spent 150,000 on watering cans, and then I got 1 million back. I will take that. And talking about another thing that I'll take is another 10 exotic culinarian chests. Come on, give me the cabbage looking thing, please. You know, at least it's not a bacon pig. Oh, and wait, actually, before I open up the rest of them... Oh, never mind. There's no rhubards left. Okay, wait, I'm actually gonna wait for a restock because there's actually a secret strat that not much people know about to get the best stuff. Okay, there we go. Nice. And for this strat, we actually need a few rhubards. So let's go ahead and watering can them up, pick them up, and then pretty much what I gotta do is submit them all into the cooking pot and then cook that pupper up. So now, if I pull out my exotic culinarian chest again and jump in there, I'll be spinning. And this is actually the secret. You gotta be spinning. Look, we're about to get something crazy. Bro, the rainbow pack was right there. Okay, and I actually didn't get cooked that hard this time around. We only got 3 bacon pigs this time, so that's not too bad. And then we also got 2 of these hot dog guys. And then last but not least, we got 5 rhubards. Oh wait, and then we also got 2 Badlands peppers. You know, I definitely did the math somewhere wrong there, but I did only open 10 chests. Okay, but anyways, let's go ahead and pick up all my rhubards and then plant these down like as close together as possible, because then that means I'll get more shekels for the exact same amount of watering cans. Okay, and there we go. That should do. And then let's also go ahead and plant down our 2 Badlands peppers. Let's go ahead and watering can those a few times just to speed up the process. And now I'll be using the rest of my watering cans on the rhubards. And another 500k, let's go. And now that I think about it, I'm low-key just gonna repeat this process over and over again until I reach the last shekel milestone. Since I'm not gonna lie, I'm only 1.4 million off, so that shouldn't take too long. And a stock of 3. It looks like even the game is on my side. Let's go. Ooh, and wait, I completely forgot about our soup. We might as well go ahead and give it to our chef here. He wants a candy apple? Huh, they updated him too. Let's see what he gives us. 2 points towards the storm meter and then 5,000 shekels. Bruh, I don't know what that storm meter thing is, but only 5,000 shekels? I put 3 rhubards into the pot. That should be like 60k. Yeah, it's safe to say I will not be doing that no more. Yo, and there's another godly sprinkler in stock. Perfect. Bro, there's also a master one, but I can't afford that. No. Wait, these things are so rare. No. Man. Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to pass on that one. Unless... No, I'm just kidding. Maybe later, but I will not be buying that right now. For now, let's just focus on reaching the final shekel milestone. Okay, and this should actually do it. Let's go ahead and sell my inventory. And yeah, look at that. Another 700k shekels. Let's actually go. So now that means we get our final 10 culinary chests. Not too bad for our first roll. Bro, and we're down to our last chest, and we have gotten absolutely cooked so far. Bro, no, it was right there. Out of 50 chests, how is the best thing that I get a hot dog dog? It's literally only legendary. Bro, at this point, I'm literally just gonna go ahead and sell all my pets. Like, at this point, I don't even know. How's my look so bad? Anyways, how much are these hot dog dogs worth? $500,000. Woo! Okay, yeah, I'll keep one of each just because I like collecting stuff, you know? But let's just say for the rest of them, they aren't gonna be so lucky. And that got us to pretty much 10 million shekels. Okay, that's actually crazy. Also, I just realized I want to try something actually. And it has to do with this food connoisseur. To actually do anything with them though, we kind of need food. So let's go ahead and buy up a watering can and then get some rhubards. Also, I just realized, out of those last 10 packs, I literally only got one rhubarb seed. Like, that's the only seed I got. That's crazy. Okay, but anyways, we got enough rhubards. So let's go ahead and put 3 of them into the pot, cook that up, and now I just gotta wait 5 minutes for that to finish cooking. And in the meantime, I'm actually gonna go ahead and run to the crafting table so that I can make a lightning rod. So let's go ahead and submit one of each sprinklers, and then $500,000. And then I'm gonna just sell the rest of my rhubards. Another $500,000. Nice. And now while I wait for the cooking pot to finish, I'm gonna just be farming up more rhubards. Okay, and there we go. Our soup is done. So now, what I wanted to test out was if I give it to this guy right over here, will I get more chests? Bruh, he only wants mutated fruits? So he's picky, huh? Well, I guess I'll just give it to Crispy. He'll take anything. And yo, we got a rainbow rhubarb. Also, now that we got that, I think it's about time to share my plan to get to 1 billion shekels, because I'm not gonna lie, I've been doing this for like almost 2 hours and I'm 1% of the way to 1 billion. So like at this rate, it'll take literal weeks of me playing, of like non-stop grinding. And yeah, I'm trying to sleep, so like that's not gonna happen. So pretty much what I plan on doing is a sprinkler method on all these plants to get them absolutely ginormous. And then after I do that, I need to wait for a lightning storm so then they can all get shocked. And I'm just hoping that that'll get me to over 1 billion. But if it doesn't, I might be cooked. Okay, now we can't be doubting yet though. We haven't even started doing it. So for now, let's go ahead and run back to the gear shop, buy some watering cans along with a trowel because I will be needing that. And now I need to fully grow all these Badlands peppers. So let's do that real quick. Okay, and there we go. Looks like they're all pretty much fully mutated. So now that I've done that, I'm gonna use my trowel to move them over to the rhubards. Ooh, and I just realized getting the sprinklers to like reach all of them is gonna be really hard. Okay, and there we go. It turns out we had 6 Badlands peppers, so I actually need another trowel. And bruh, there's none in stock. Seriously? Okay, and there we go. Let's go ahead and move this last pepper. And there you go. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly positioned them pretty well if I do say so myself. And now, before I actually do the sprinkler method, I kind of need a master sprinkler. But if I'm being honest, I'm not trying to wait for one to come into stock since they can sometimes take up to days. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is run back to the gear shop and then buy a magnifying glass just because it's the same value as a master sprinkler. And then after after that, I'm gonna join it on my main account and place a master sprinkler down on that. So that way I'm not spending more Robux, since if I'm being honest, I've already spent more than enough this video. My wallet is crying. Oh, and wait, actually, before I place it down, that reminds me, I also need all my plants to be fully grown. Well, I guess one more grow wall wouldn't hurt. I'm just kidding, yes it would. Yo, and that's a giant rhubarb. Wait a minute. How much will that sell for? 144k. Sheesh. Okay, but yeah, anyways, that's enough dilly-dallying. Let's go ahead and place the master sprinkler down on my main. There we go. And then let's place one of each sprinklers down. So, basic, advanced, and then finally godly. And now let's go ahead and pick up everything. Oh, and I actually shouldn't have picked up that rainbow rhubarb. Oh well. Bro, and there's so much stuff. Okay, but now that we got everything picked up, all I gotta do is log out and then come back in 30 minutes when everything's fully grown. Okay, and here we go. It's been about 25 minutes. Everything should be fully grown. Ooh. And yeah, these things are going to be big when they fully grow. Come on. Oh. Wait, are they not fully grown yet? They're not, bruh. Okay, I guess they take a bit longer to grow, but that's all right. Also, as you may or may not have noticed, but I have a bit less shekels, and that's because another godly sprinkler came into stock, so I bought that. And then I also bought a recall wrench. But yeah, with that being said, I'm actually going to go ahead and shovel all like the non-variant peppers, so like just all these normal red ones, and then I'll also shovel all the small rhubarbs. Okay, yeah, there we go. It's kind of hard to see, so I'm gonna just leave everything else now. Okay, but yeah, with that being said, I'll be back when these things are actually fully grown. Okay, and here we go. I AFK'd for a bit longer this time, so everything should for sure be fully grown. Oh, and wait, these things are massive. Wait, just for reference, let's go ahead and just pick something up just so I can see how much it sells for. Bruh, and some of the peppers still aren't done. That's crazy. Okay, let's pick up this rhubarb though. Whoops, I should have not picked up that gold one. 7.3 million. Ooh, wait, that should work just fine. Okay, but yeah, so now let's go ahead and run back to the crafting table so that I can claim my lightning rod. And then, if I'm being honest, I have no idea how I'm gonna stick this in the middle of all that. This is gonna be a bit hard. Oh, there you go. I don't know how I did that, but I did. Okay, yeah, and it looks like that covers most of it, so we should be good. And now, in the meantime, while I wait for another thunderstorm, I'm actually gonna go ahead and run back to the gear shop. And bruh, there's no basic or advanced sprinklers. I need another one of each so that I can then make another lightning rod. And then with that second lightning rod, I can go ahead and make a shock mutation spray. I guess while I wait for the gear shop to restock, let's go ahead and sell my inventory of all the other stuff that I got earlier. And nice, another 5 mil. Not too shabby if I do say so myself. Also, I'm excited to see how much all of these plants will be worth after they get shocked on them. Like, just the amount of rhubarbs that are there is crazy. Okay, and there we go. We got a basic one, so now we just need an advanced one. Yes, and after several restocks, we finally got some in stock. So now let's go ahead and make another lightning rod. And now we just gotta wait for either this to finish crafting or for us to get a thunderstorm, whichever one comes first. Also, it's crazy how some of these Badlands peppers still aren't finished growing. Okay, and we haven't managed to get a thunderstorm, but our lightning rod is about to finish. So in the meantime, I need another 4 million shekels. And low-key, I'm gonna just pick up this gold rhubarb. This one right here. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Oh, and yeah, it's just a smaller one. That should be all right. Then let's go ahead and sell it. And thanks to the wet mutation, yes, sir, it's worth way more than we need. Oh, and yeah, also, within the last 45 minutes, 3 more godly sprinklers have come into stock, and I was not gonna pass them up. I don't even think I'll need them, but like, yeah, I'm not gonna pass them up. Anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and claim our lightning rod, buy a cleaning spray, and last but not least, craft a shock mutation spray. And now I just gotta wait another half hour. Okay, and our shock mutation spray is finally done, so let's go ahead and pick it up. Also, look at how big all these Badlands peppers ended up being. Okay, and I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if the shock mutation spray will be enough or not. So to test it out, I'm first gonna go ahead and pick up this gold one right here. And this needs to sell for at least 20 million. Come on. 20 million, exactly. Bro, what are the chances of that? Okay, so anyways, let's go ahead and spray this massive gold one, and then let's go ahead and pick it up. And I just love how shocked items on gold looks. It looks so good. But anyways, let's go ahead and sell it. And just like that, 2 billion shekels. These new plants are crazy good. Not only does every plant produce a bunch of fruit, but it's extremely easy to get big ones. But with that being said, just like that, we've officially completed the challenge. Let's go.